Let's address the elephant in the room, and that is freelancers and their loneliness. Now, I know you have heard it that freelancing is a lonely field, but I'm not gonna tell you that you should network, you should find people, you should move out of your home and reside to another place, or you should change your hometown or something like that. No, I have an absolute different opinion that I'll be sharing with you. See, all this networking, connecting with online people, having some meetups every once in a while. Now, all this is, I'm not saying it is a bad to have, like, it is a must have. You should have it, you should enjoy life, and you should connect with like minded individuals. But the problem is that when you entirely rely on other people as your source of happiness, like when you completely depend on them to eliminate your loneliness, you also know, I also know that not everyone is available every time whenever you need them for you. People have their own priorities, and you might not be one of it. Like, honestly, it is okay to feel lonely because freelancing is not yet mainstream. No matter how much people say that it is saturated or not, but it is yet to make itself into the mainstream. And if you want to hear about freelance saturation, like there is a whole video on it, you can go through it and see that it is not saturated. The majority is still in the corporate. People are still running behind government jobs. So you have broken the hierarchy. You are starting a different chain. Now that is bound to have its own consequences. Like, I'm sure you must have seen your friends posting pictures with their colleagues, telling you about the office environment, or they went on a trip with the office. The kind of people they are dealing with, and the atmosphere they have, the workspace that they have, the environment the company has built around. It must and it should make you feel like you are missing out a lot in life. And as a matter of fact, that's the hard reality. Yeah, we are missing that aspect of it. But missing that aspect is giving us the freedom of our time, the freedom of working from anywhere we want, the freedom of not being answerable to a dedicated team, the freedom of choosing our partners whom we work with, the feeling of not being an employee but being someone who is closely working with the founders, the CEOs, and the team. Like being an integral part of the project rather than just becoming an employee. So far, if you have been following me, you know I make videos on topics that are worth discussing. And the worth discussing part of this video is that this loneliness is really dangerous, because you will not realize how soon this loneliness will turn into anxiety and you will be dependent on other people to seek happiness. But it should come from within. That's the main point of this whole video. The focal point is that you need to start enjoying your own company. I know it, you will not like it, it's not in your comfort zone, but that's where growth happens. You have to trade off a few things. You can't have the best of both worlds, the corporate world and the freelance world. The freelance has its own set of consequences, corporate has its own set of consequences. You are already financially independent, or you are working towards, but what about your emotional independence? It's something that only you can give to yourself. Neither I can, nor your parents, nor your friends, nor your social circle, nor your office, nor your colleagues. No one else in your life can give you this thing. But it is literally the best thing you can do to yourself. So here are a few things which you can do. Like, you can try changing your office setup once in a while, like rearrange a little bit of stuff. Or if you want, you can go to co-working spaces. Like, they get a day pass. So for 1,000 rupees, you can spend a whole day in the corporate office, in the corporate environment, but as a freelancer. Second thing is step out. Please go beyond the four walls of your home. Do a physical activity. Make yourself tired physically as well, because physical activity is equally important. The third thing is self-realization. Sit down and make peace with it, because it is the only way out. Now, I don't know you will believe this thing or not. I don't want you to believe it, but it's just that you do not feel lonely because of your parents, your family, your career pressure or something. You feel lonely because you do not enjoy your own company. And it's not as easy as I say it is. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of efforts, it takes a lot of failures. Because going through everything alone is quite a task. But I can assure you, once you do it, life is fantastic. The results are phenomenal. So, at the very end, the question is, do you enjoy your own company?